Hello friends, welcome to Biren's Academy. I am Pramila. Today we will going to discuss about a very famous poet, the novelist, the critic and the professor, that is Chenua Achebe. And I will start with his life history and I will tell you the stories, the novels and the poem written by Chenua Achebe. So today we will begin the lessons with the beautiful quotations given by Chenua Achebe. That is, if you don't like someone's story, write your own. So let's begin. That is Chenua Achebe. Chenua Achebe born in Nigeria in 1930. So he born in Nigeria in 1930. Chenua Achebe Nigeria re 1930 re tangara janma hoitila. He was a novelist, poet, critic and a professor. His first novel, Things Fall Apart, is published on 1958. Okay, so try to remember all the important writings and the publications and the writers. Understood? And that is very much important for your examinations. And you are going to give the examinations, that is a SSB examination for the +3 level. So it is very much important to remember all the writings of the writers and their publications. Okay, so his first publication, that is the first novel, which is Things Fall Apart. And most of the time this question has already repeatedly came, so try to remember it. देखो चिन्हु एचीबी नाइजेरिया रे 1930 रे जन्म होइथिले. से गोटे पोएट थिले, क्रिटिक थिले आ प्रोफेसर भी थिले. आ ताकर फर्स्ट नोवेल थिला थिंग्स फॉल अपार्ट, जोटा कि पब्लिश हेतला 1958 रे. ओके, ही इज वर्ल्ड फेमस फॉर हिज आफ्रिकन ट्रिलोजी. तांकर आफ्रिकन ट्रिलोजी पे बोली कि से पूरा वर्ल्ड फेमस थिले. से ट्रिलोजी रे कोन कोन थिला, को तीनटा राइटिंग्स थिला. That is Things Fall Apart, is published on 1958. No Longer at Ease, published on 1960. And Arrow of God is published on 1964. So these are included in his trilogy. Achebe novels focuses on tradition of Igbo society. So when you will read about the Chenua Achebe's novels, you will find the main focus, that is the main focus about the tradition of Igbo society. Okay, Igbo गोटे society तांको ऊपर ही से माने जत्ते कि तांकर राइटिंग्स गुडाक अछि सेतरे तमे तांकर इन्फ्लुएंस ही पाइबो. अंडरस्टूड. ए समस्त ए राइटिंग्स रे तांकर राइटिंग गुडा रे Igbo society रे इन्फ्लुएंस बेसी देखिया पे मिलिबो. Achebe has been called the father of modern African writing. So try to remember this one, that Chenua Achebe is called as the father of modern African writing. तो question as per who is regarded as the father of modern African writings. So you have to mention that is Chenua Achebe. And try to remember the time period, that is 1930 to 2013. Okay, this is the time period of Chenua Achebe. 1930 रे तांगर जन्म होइतला और 2013 रे तांगर death होइतला. And we will see his important writing, that is Things Fall Apart. Okay, is published on 1956. Things Fall Apart तांकर writings जोटा कि publish होइतला 1956 रे. And it is also the Achebe had already chosen the title for the book first. Okay, then he changes the title. That is, he first thought to give the title, that is The Pacification of the Primitive Tribe of Lower Nigeria. Okay, the Pacific of the primitive tribes of the lower Nigeria. First, Chinua Achebe thought to give the title to Things Fall Apart. Okay, then he changes the title. And it is a post-colonial historical novel. Understood? The Things Fall Apart is a post-colonial historical novel. And the title of this novel mostly influenced, and it came from the very famous poet, that is W.B. Yeats poem The Second Coming. एटा भी मन रखिबो जे फर्स्ट कौन थिला थिंग्स फॉल एपार्ट से देबा पूर्वरु जे राइटर भाभी थिले चिनुआ एचीबी जे ताकू द पैसिफिक ऑफ द प्रिमिटिव ट्राइब ऑफ द लोअर नाइजेरिया बोली देबे. एटा गोटे पोस्ट कॉलोनियल हिस्टोरिकल नॉवेल थिला. आ ए नॉवेल माने किछि लाइन्स रु डिराइव होइछि जोटा कि W.B. Yeats कर राइटिंग, दैट इज W.B.Y.E.A.T.S. ओके, W.B. Yeats कर राइटिंग द सेकेंड कमिंग, द सेकेंड कमिंग. ओके, एटा मन रखिबो जे तुम क्वेश्चन आसी पारे द फर्स्ट राइटिंग्स कोटा थिला से तापर चेंज कले फर्स्ट टाइटल्सटा से कौन देइथिले, को मसीहारे सेटा पब्लिश्ड हेतला, को ईयर पब्लिश्ड हेतला, आ एटा को नॉवेल. ओके, इट इज ए पोस्ट कॉलोनियल हिस्टोरिकल नॉवेल. अंडरस्टूड? आ एटा को राइटर्स करो पोएम रु इन्फ्लुएंस हेतला बा W.B. Yeats करो को पोएम रु इन्फ्लुएंस हेतला. एमती बहुत गुडा क्वेश्चंस एथु फ्रेम हे जाउची. अंडरस्टूड? सेमती द नो लॉन्गर एट ईज is published on 1960 and the Era of God is published on 1964. Understood? And we will see some of the short stories that is written by Chinua Achebe. Marriage is a Primitive Affairs published on 1952 and Dead Man's Path published on 1953. The Civil Peace published on 1971. And the one more writing is there, that is Girl at War. Girl at War. This is also his short story. Okay. And we will see that he is also and we will see his important children's book, that he was also very much famous for the children's books, that is Chicky and the River, which published on 1966. The Chicky and the River, which published on 1966. The Flute, published on 1974. The Drum, which published on 1978. बुझिपारल? शॉर्ट स्टोरी जमती थिला द मैरेज इज ए प्रिमिटिव एफर्ट्स, डेड मैन्स पाथ, सिविल वॉर, ये सबू तांकर कौन शॉर्ट स्टोरीज थिला. शॉर्ट स्टोरीज मन रखिबो, नॉवेल्स मन रखिबो. आ तांकर चिल्ड्रेन्स बुक पई भी से बहुत फेमस थिले. चिल्ड्रेन बुक रे चिक्की एंड द रिवर, द फ्लूट, ड्रम. ओके, आ गोटे थिला तांकर चिल्ड्रेन्स बुक रे हाउ द लियोपार्ड got his clone. Okay, how the leopard got his clone. एगुड़ाक है तांकर चिल्ड्रेन्स बुक. ओके, सो दिस इज वेरी इंपोर्टेंट टॉपिक्स and this is all about Chinua Achebe. I hope you understood the concept of Chinua Achebe, and that is you are free to attend the classes and you are free to join the class, and we are providing the classes on the paid basis, and that I will give you the number. You can contact to this number, that is 9040759525. okay, 9040759525. एटा हूँ बीरेन सार को नंबर. तुम ये नंबर रे कांटेक्ट करिवो. हमरो पेड क्लासेस स्टार्ट हेबा पे जाउची. आ सबू कोर्स गुड़ाक ऑन बिफोर टाइम्स सबू कंप्लीट हेबो. ଆଉ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ତମେ you can see the description box for the further details, and if you have any kind of doubts regarding the joining procedure and the about the syllabus structure and any course informations, you can contact to 9040759525 number. You will get all the clear about all your doubts. Okay, I hope you understood this concept in a very clear manner. Thank you for the class, and thank you.